Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. For those that are new to this channel, yes, you do have a spirit guide, possibly more than one, and we have done a little bit of touching on how to actually connect with your spirit guides. And if you want to know more, there are a couple of videos on this channel, or pop over to Meister's Guidance. Naryn and Meister are here with me as they always are, and occasionally a viewer does see them, so that is incredibly exciting. And as in regards to the acknowledgement of the Warramai First Nations people, it is an Australian tradition that goes back at least a decade that I can remember, but is growing in popularity as well, to acknowledge those that came before us, acknowledge our traditional First Nations people who managed the land prior to the arrival of non-First Nations people, and celebrate all that they can bring to our lives. Okay, I'm going to have a quick look at a couple of political questions, and then we'll move on to some environmental questions. So let's see how we go. Entertainment only, quick housekeeping. If you disagree with the video that I have presented, yes, fabulous, I'm quite happy to debate, but don't come here with closed opinions and aggressive attacks. So see how we go. Right, okay, Biden's Supreme Court judges. What cards am I going to use? I'm going to use my runic tarot in regards to this. I have read forever ago that there will be at least one, if not two, Supreme Court justices going by the winter solstice this year. Fast running out of time. My winter solstice, your summer solstice in the Northern Hemisphere. I am fast running out of time in regards to that. I did see that it was going to be Thomas and Roberts, and news has since come out, since I did that reading, gosh, 18 months ago, is it? No, 12 months ago, something like that. News has since come out that Roberts is also very potentially compromised, but his leaving was more about that he had just had enough. He had had enough. And I also have seen Kavanaugh under investigation and have been forced to step down as well. But let's have a look. So I'm just going to have a look. I'm not feeling that he's actually going to add additional judges, at least not in this term, but let's have a look. Show me the energies around Biden appointing Supreme Court judges. Tell me well, as Linda G says, the 411, the energies around Biden appointing, or the Biden administration, the Democratic administration. Yeah, they've got a contentious house. It's going to be difficult, but let's have a look. Let's have a look. He is reluctant to use executive orders unless absolutely necessary. Sorry about that. What am I? Grey dog, Bindi dog. Bindi, she's just having a little bit of a scratch on the rug there. Okay, show me the energies around Biden administration, the Democratic administration, appointing Supreme Court judges. No, they're telling me to ask just the energies around the Supreme Court judges as they stand at the moment. Thank you. The energies around the Supreme Court judges as they stand at this moment. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. This is very much about reaping what you sow. This is about bringing in, well, it's a bringing in the harvest in the traditional Rider-Waite, or just looking glumly at the poor performance of the harvest in the Rider-Waite deck. Okay, thank you. It's a Pentacle card, so that, okay, thank you. Oh boy, when I say thank you, for those that are new, it means that my guides have had a dump. So this is the signifier card. This is the energies around which this whole reading will swill for want of a better word, or spiral, for want of a better word. Okay, thank you guys. They're telling me swirl. Thank you, swirl, not swill. Okay, right, I've got it. Okay, so in this particular card now, if you're new to reading, your guides will point you towards a particular deck for the images, so that you're not to read just by rote by what the card means, but you do need to have a basic understanding of what the card means. So this is, to me, it is a reaping what you sow card, but looking at this, this dude is looking over his shoulder. He has in front of him all the pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and he has the Ace of Swords pointed downwards. So this is the energy swirling around the Supreme Court at the moment. Is he's got up on the wall all the money that he has received, put up there as trophies. The Ace of Swords being pointed downwards is about truth and clarity and justice and honesty, and it's also about social media, and it's being an air sign, it's about communication via radio waves, television waves, etc. But very much in this, to me, it is about the sword of truth. And he's looking over his shoulder, so I don't think I need to explain that terribly much. The sword of truth is pointing downwards, so the truth has been compromised. He has all the money there that he has received, and he is looking over his shoulder. Not sure what's coming up behind him. Okay, challenged by the High Priestess, the buffalo in the room. I'll put it that way, the buffalo in the room. There are things that are hidden that have not yet been exposed, and that's what he's worried about being brought forward. Okay, thank you. Not yet been exposed. That second prior has not been lit. Okay, so there are things that are hidden, not yet exposed. Going on behind the scenes, King of Pentacles, so it's oligarchical money. What was that organisation? It was that had all the money that paid out Kavanaugh's debts. You know who I'm talking about. Can't think of it at the moment. But it is the oligarchical money. So this is the energies behind the scenes in regards to the Supreme Court that has given the Supreme Court this strength. However, I'm really drawn to this. What is hidden has not yet been exposed, but it's a not yet been exposed. So the strength of the Supreme Court has been brought about by this oligarchical money. What's going to fall out of this? The Seven of Cups. It is the birth of something new with a choice. And here we have the Moon. Ooh, these are actually quite heavy cards when I look at them. The Moon card. It's the fight of good versus evil, about right versus wrong, over something incredibly precious. We've got the rose and the glass cloche here that they are fighting over. It is about, and it is extremely precious, the independence of the judicial system is extremely precious for the functioning of a United States democracy. However, the light is going to be shone on this. The moonlight, it is an emotional light, is going to be, it's going to be exposed to an emotional light. Okay, this is the energies over this current SCOTUS. What do we have? Okay, so this is behind the scenes. This is what's coming out of the energies behind the scenes. This is the karma hanging over the SCOTUS at the moment. Six of Pentacles, loans and debts, giving and receiving help, whom paid whom, what, where, when. So it is about the passing on of money. Okay. And we've got the Nine of Cups. Now, Nine of Cups in the traditional decks are about, careful what you wish for, wish fulfillment, smug merchant, etc. In this particular deck, now as I say, I always follow my guides in regards to the decks. In this particular deck, this is Nine of Cups, is about clandestine meetings behind the scenes. If I'm talking about Ukraine, to show an example, this is talking about the resistance, the underground, the agreements made out of sight, quietly in the pub, or whatever you call them in the United States. This is about clandestine meetings in regards to making agreements. So I am not surprised at those two cards. This is about the very much showing the what went on. The karma that's hanging over it is clandestine meetings where money was exchanged. Okay, what's coming out of it? A new start. Love it. A new start and an ending. So we have the ending of, and these are both money cards, the ending of something within the SCOTUS due to money, and a new start. Full exposure is what I'm getting out of those. Full exposure. Queen of Pentacles, again bringing her Ace of Pentacles forward. There's a lot of money involved here. Bringing her Ace of Pentacles forward. She's has the strength of planting the new seeds, bringing forward a new SCOTUS. Thank you. That is more involved in this protective shield. It's not a partisan. It's more of an independence. Okay, is what my boys are telling me. It is about domestic security, and it is about bringing forth the new. My boys are telling me. Here we have, okay, in the face of Five of Cups, loss, disappointment, but also this is, if you have a look at the figure that's tipping over the cups here, it is corruption that has no care for the human life, no care for its people, because it's just indolently sitting there tipping over these cups as these figures are basically pleading for their lives. I'm really brought to the Roe versus Wade. But it's very much about a loss due to corruption. Ooh, okay. And then we have a Tower moment. Yes. So these cards are very much telling me that there is something, that the karma in the SCOTUS at the moment, you don't need me to explain it again. Well, I've got Queen of Cups, the bringing forth of something that has not yet been revealed in her cup. I'm getting the feminine energy of the Biden administration, because she is a very calm, cool, collected, diplomatic energy, a harsh truth coming forward that they're not sleeping well over. There's a truth that's going to be brought forward that is going to cause a lot of anxiety. There is going to be Four of Wands, which is my entrapped within the messaging that is being put out there. We have the Five of Wands as well, which is about the defiance, defiance in the face. Defiance in the face of. Okay, who's going to be defiance? But then we have the Sun, full illumination, Wheel of Fortune, times are a-changing, the Star, I'm loving how all these major arcana are coming out, the Star of Hope, which is about the good, again against the evil, protecting the best of democracy. Now, democracy, it's not a great system, but it's the best, it's better than all the others. The Star, and then we have Justice coming forward. So, pardon me, entertainment only. I am going to put it out there that there's something big coming forward for the It's the hidden bison. It was the strength of the oligarchical money within the SCOTUS that is going to be exposed. Tower moment, don't forget, tower moment, harsh truth coming forward. It's going to be exposed. You've had the loans and debts up there, the clandestine loans and debts. So that's what I'm getting. I'm not going to waver from the point that I'll just use pendulum for a couple of seconds just to clarify, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be a couple going because of money. Okay, guys, can I ask a question, please? Can I ask a question? For those that are new, round and round is telling me that they're ready for a question. Thank you, guys. Will there be will there be a judge or judges on the Supreme Court of the United States leaving due to money? Due to money. Back and forth, that's a yes. Just ask another question, then I'll read on it. Can I ask a question, please, guys? Can I ask a question? That chain's not quite long enough, sorry. I'm going to have my finger out of the picture. You're just going to have to trust me that it's not me waggling it. Okay, can I ask a question, please, guys? Will Biden add extra judges? You can see I changed my question. It started as a yes, and now it's going to a no. Okay, will Biden be appointing, the Biden administration being appointing, and it's going to yes. So I'm gonna poke my neck out here and stick with it. That I do see the Biden administration will be appointing judges, but it won't be extra judges. We'll see how it goes. Okay, thank you for joining me. Love to you all.